Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S, Jets, well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Here's Thomas Morstead out for the opening kick. And away we go from East Rutherford. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Running back, motioning right. Here's 2nd and 5. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that really well covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Allen gonna throw again. He's got this complete to James Cook. He's still going at the 30. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Throwing now on 1st down. Allen connects with Cook. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Again, Allen to the air. Complete to Coleman. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They pick up 20 yards there. And that gives them 1st and goal. Receiver in motion going left. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain for them, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
Cook. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bills finish up an excellent opening series. It's a James Cook touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Bass now to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Go! 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. He's on the move. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
It's taken in by Williams. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Tackle made by Cole Bishop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
18, Pioneer. 70 range, 70 range.
The play clock's getting low. Yep, we've got a timeout here from Robert Saleh. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Back now, pressure on its way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
It's exactly how you draw it up defensively. A 3 and out and a sack on top of it. Create that negative play. Create a little doubt in that quarterback's mind. And offensively, well, that's the worst way to start it. No rhythm, no tempo, and now you give the ball right back to the opponent.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Allen setting up play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He's taking a shot. This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds too. Great work. A pickup there of 33 yards. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Receiver in motion, headed right. To the air again, Allen. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
To throw again, it's Allen. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Buffalo. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Bass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Bass now to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
They'll come out throwing. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. Continuing to move past the 45. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll give the Jets a first down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 48. That throw finds Conklin. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. So we're through 1 quarter of this AFC East contest. It's a 2-score game early. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking down a 3rd and 3. They'll throw it. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Now this is a beauty of a kick. It's headed out of bounds, no chance at a return or a touchback. They're going to mark it out at the 6. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Brought to a halt by C.J. Mosley. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Again, it's Cook. Still some room at the 20. Through the 40. Jukes out a 1-stop. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon and give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
Brock, you remember when they were near their own end zone? Yeah, things have totally changed now. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. Another one for Cook. They'll cobble together a yard there. That was Jermaine Johnson there to make the play. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Wrapped up on that play by big Quinnen Williams. Call it no gain on the play, and that brings up 3rd and 9.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
And they take him down right along the 30.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good, wide left. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Buys time, rolling right. Won't make the play on that one. It hits the deck, incomplete.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Ready.
2nd and 10 now. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
18, Rattler, 18, Chap, check. Chap 60, Chap, Panther 11, Panther 11. Dragon 60. 79 Bronco. Ready.
Throw on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
So this one flies out. No return from him, and they're putting the ball right at the 40-yard line. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Cook. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Hassan Reddick cleaning up that play. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Alert!
Play action now with Allen. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Gets this to Kincaid. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's able to get this down to the 36. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
First down, ball at the 36. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Brought to a halt by C.J. Mosley. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Allen looking to throw. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Allen on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. On is Tyler Bass for the Bills field goal try. From the left hash, 54 yards out. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
They give on 2nd to Hall. Has a lane inside the 35. And he gets this one down to the 27. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Design bootleg here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one misses the tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
19 Lions.
He'll throw again on 2nd down. Got Williams, and it's complete. Touchdown, New York! The Jets making a one-score game before halftime. Mike Williams, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense, more often than not, leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
Now a give to Cook, running left. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Now Allen. Cook calls it in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And that hit right at the 10. Somehow, though, got a wicked bounce and makes it into the end zone for a touchback. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 70.
Throwing now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be second down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Setting up a throw. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Wanted to get that one to Mike Williams. So they're left facing third and long.
Go, Rick, go. Ready.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Thomas Morstead will kick it away. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. One last play before the break. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Bass now to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Lion. Trap alert, trap alert. Hut, hut.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15+ at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Check smash. Ready.
Here's Hall once more. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a play that won't pop on the stat sheet, but the players and coaches won't forget about it, I promise you that. Coaches will file that one away the next time they really need to pick up a few yards.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They go right back to Hall. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Mustang 19. Go.
2nd and 6 now. On the move, headed right. And he can't reel it in, incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Hunt.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Conklin brings it in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
That's what I call a nice tendency buster right there. Works to the tune of a new set of downs. Really got some nice yardage, and it wouldn't be surprising to see that call used again in a similar spot.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. And up.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Back now, pressure on its way. This is on target to Xavier Gibson. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
First down 10 at the 20-yard line.
70 Timberwolf. Ready.
Hall running between the tackles. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 19-yard
Hall gets it again on 2nd down. And he's stopped down at the 16 after a small gain. A gain of about 3, so a 1/3 of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hands, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Bass's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Alert!
Now it's Cook. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Allen setting up to throw. Pass complete to Cook. Space past the 35.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Third and a lone yard coming up. This is Cook, and he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He'll get this to Samuel. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Here's a give to Cook. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun. Finds Kincaid. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
That one's incomplete over the middle. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. So that brings up 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to the air, Allen. This one's quickly to Shakir. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Third and 4 coming up now. Again, Allen to the air. Connects with Cook. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Bills ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Shakir in motion right. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And in! Touchdown, Buffalo! Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills drive their lead to 11. Bass now to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hall. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Go!
From the 39. That throw finds Conklin. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
19, 18, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Got a man, Uzama has it. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Bravo 80.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10
18, pioneer.
at the 43-yard line.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready?
He'll throw it. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. 3rd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Come 19, come 19. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Hut, hut.
They're throwing it. Complete beyond the marker. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Come on, set. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
Dropping back to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Set up. Set go.
Back to throw, needing a first. He's looking deep once again. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Again, it's Cook. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down. Blitz coming here. Allen. He finds Kincaid. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Bills first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Another one for Cook. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
3 yards puts them back on the right track. Now they've got 3rd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Bails out of... Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Look, we can spin positive here, Brock. You take away the ending, and that drive was outstanding. It was everything they were hoping for. Unfortunately, all that work and efforts, it's gone.
Hey, Kate, Cal, how important were those finals?
Pretty important.
Yeah, so was that ball security right there.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
Defense, relentless on that play. As some of them closed in on that pocket, the others took away the easy throwing lanes, and they really influenced that incomplete pass.
Here we go, set.
Throwing now. Trying to push it deep downfield. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
19 Lions.
Looking to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. Fourth and forever coming up.
Here we go. Slice blue. Hut.
Now to throw. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback? You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. He'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back. And this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect a timeout coming any moment now.
He'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from New York.